Alright, what is up YouTube? HPJ here, and I'm coming at you guys because we're going to be talking about the OTS Pack 14. The leaks for the pack have been unveiled, and a lot of people have a lot of mixed emotions about this. Some good, some bad. And we're going to be taking a part of we're going to actually just take a look at it and just talk about everything going on with the OTS pack, because there are Yu-Gi-Oh players who do highly invest in the OTS pack, some more than others. And there are some who enjoy having reprints of a lot of cards, because some cards are probably very expensive, some are very hard to obtain, and at some point, some of them do need to reprint because, wow, why are you that expensive in TCG? So, we're going to be taking a look at some of these cards and the lineup of cards that are coming. In the OTS packs, as about a few OTS packs ago, they included tokens for specific cards, as well as including the ultimate rares. And I think it's only the rarest. It's only one of two situations, I believe, in the TCG where we're going to be getting ultimate rares. So take it as it comes. So first off, if the image already seen here is not a surprise to you, Nibiru, the primordial being, super polymerization, and Tomb Kingdom are all going to be the ultimate rares. For the super rares, we have Madolche, Mesa, and Gelato, Parallel Exceed, Super Quantum Red Layer, uh, Infinity General, Red Raptor Force Tricks, Smoke Grenade of the Sea, UA Signal Deal, a pointer of the Red Lotus, Unpossessed, and Dual Avatar Spirit Token. For the commons, we have Atlantean Dragoons, Void Ogre Dragon, Demise of the Land, the Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak, the Phantom Knights of Shade Baradin, and we have the Phantom Knights Rank Up Magic Launcher. So these are all the cards that will be appointed to the list itself. Well, not the list itself, but these are the list of cards that will be coming from the OTS and will be given to the TCG, as if I believe you have to participate in OTS sanctioned tournaments, and then they give you this either, I believe, as prizes or as entries. I don't know, because I haven't entered one in so long. I really stopped giving a damn. But yeah, we got to look at this. So first off is Nibiru, the primordial being. Nibiru only came to us in the forms of the 2019 tins as promotional cards. This is still one of the most highly sought after cards for both your main and your side deck, because this thing is basically a massive kaiju. Not only does it give you, um, your own. Not only does it wipe the field of all these monsters, but you get to special summon a token to your opponent's side of the field, and 9 out of 10 are going to have no way of actually using the token. Um, the thing about Nibiru overall is that this is still a card people want, and now it's going to be ultimate, which is also equally scary as it being a secret. Um, I honestly, I still don't have a set in the bureau. I don't have actually a set of anything from that 10. Yeah, I wanted to get stuff from that 10. I should have. Because Nibiru is worth it. Nibiru, Dark Ruler No More, Dimension Shifter. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff from that 10 that eventually later on it will get reprinted in a lot of special stuff. So take advantage of it as you can. But I personally, um, I'm not too excited. But I hope that the price of the secret is put down a little, at least because now there's going to be an ultimate rare circulating. Next up is super polymerization. When it comes to fusion summoning, this is primarily one of the ultimate fusion spells, because it takes cards from your side of the field and your opponent's side of the field, and you can do whatever you want to with those monsters when you're going to fusion summon a fusion monster. Of course, this card's effect cannot be cards cannot be activated in response to this card's effect, giving it a spell speed 4. And the fact that this is still primarily one of the best setups for fusion, because you literally can drop any fusion monster as long as the monster just exists on the field. And also the fact that you can take your opponent's monsters and use them as fusion material, and it's all at the cost of discarding one card from your hand. So, yeah, I am excited. I actually did see the picture of Super Poly in Ultimate Rare. It's not bad. Tomb Kingdom, you're up. And people are not happy that Tomb Kingdom is there. I think the reason why Tomb Kingdom got the Ultimate Rare setup is because of, Toon Chaos being a thing, the amount of people that are fans of Toons, and the fact that it's nice to see an Ultimate Rare Toon card for a change. And I'm actually kind of happy, because I know it pisses people off that this card got Ultimate Rare, and something else probably did. So, yeah. Next up, we move on to Believe the Supers, and we start off with Medoche Gelato, which this card definitely needed a reprint, because I believe this is one of the few cards from that are still used in Medoche that did not get a reprint in any further set, where a lot of other Medoche cards got reprinted. It's nice that Medoche Gelato comes, but let's also take a look at the fact that the rare was like $5 to $6. And it was very hard to get because it only came in one set. And that set is Abyss Rising. Which, yeah, that takes its own set of stuff to look at. Now, in terms of other things, Medoche Gelato is a good piece to the deck because it helps searches for a lot of the spells and traps in Medoche. It is still a good combo piece to them because it's one of those cards you can bring out. It helps you get other cards to extend further plays. And you have a lot of things going for it, as long as you have a beast type Medoche monster on field when it activates and results its effect. But that's not too hard because there are beast type Medoche monsters that the archetypes still use. Both of them being Hoot Cake and Mewfilo. Then we move on. We have Parallel Exceed, which I'm sure a lot of people are happy about this because this only came common, and now it's getting a upgraded form. So with OTS packs, people like those upgrades, and people are going to be shelling to get upgraded versions of Parallel Exceed, which is a really good monster because it can bring out copies of itself, which is crazy. Yeah, and then you just do all the Exceed shenanigans on a level 4 monster. Ain't that something? A level 4 monster. Alright. Moving on, there is Raid Raptor Force Tricks. This is one of the many Raid Raptor and Phantom Knight cards that are getting reprinted because of the fact that we have the release of Phantom Rage coming out in November. And I'm sure to capitalize on that, the TCG is reprinting as much of the cards as they possibly can. I wouldn't be surprised if Gold Series was filled with some Raid Raptor reprints just to get that going. And a lot of the Raid Raptor and Phantom Knight cards are really good coming in Phantom Rage. Now, let's move on to some cards that we didn't ever think was going to get a reprint, but we were seeing a reprint shortly because of the fact these cards needed it. One is Smoke Grenade of the Thief. If this card was not some form of hand destruction, no one would play this card. But because this card did start seeing play competitively, because of its ability to get popped while it is equipped to a monster, and your opponent happens to destroy it, it gets destroyed by card effects. So you can destroy it with your own card effects. You basically get to look at your opponent's hand, take a card out of it, and discard it. Which primarily is why a good portion of cards on the TCG Forbidden Limited list are there for a reason. It's because of effects that say, look at your opponent's hand, select one card from it, and then discard it to the graveyard. All on an equipped spell, which does absolutely nothing else. Really, does nothing else. And all it wants to do is be an equipped spell. And because of that, this mere little 50-cent card became $25 and over. Yeah. Literally, it's like Dark Beginnings and Dark Beginnings and LOD, and now it's like It's now a super with upgraded text to it. Yeah, this is crazy, but it happens. A pointer of the Red Lotus, which is just the trap variation of um, Smoke Grenade of the Thief. It pretty much pay 2,000 life points, reveal um, all cards in your hand, look at your opponent's hand, select one card, and remove that card from play. It's pretty much a broke man's version of Trap Dust Shoe, which, mind you, also is on the TCG Forbidden Limited list. You can tell these two cards, because of their ability of hand disruption, had to have a lot going for them in terms of relegating exactly how much utility they can have. While you have Smoke Grenade that has to be equipped, you have a Pointer of the Red Lotus, which has to 1, be set, 2, be activated, have the heavy life point cost, and then all the other attachments to it. And not to mention, you're only banishing the card, which is the text that's going to get removed and replaced. So it's going to say banish that card from your opponent's hand to the end of the turn. Which, yeah, I mean, hand disruption is a thing, and people are going to do as much as they can with it whenever they get the chance to. Then we have Unpossessed. This doesn't need a hollow. It doesn't. Like, Unpossessed does not need a hollow. And I'm going to tell you why. Because there's going to be a structure deck in literally a couple of weeks that's going to have this card in it. And most of the other cards in the structure deck are not going to be really hollow. So, whatever. Go ahead. You want to reprint it. Then we have the token for the Shelton archetype. This is Shelton Awoken. This is Shelton Spirit token. It's going to be called, if I'm not mistaken, Dual Avatar Spirit token. Because name change. It's a nice little token. It really is. And it's also kind of a sad reminder that tokens are the only thing that's going to be put into the OTS pack. Because remember, they used to be in like tins and stuff. So you're only really getting them from structure decks now and from OTS packs or special packs in boxes. Because no more main stuff. Alright, and then we have the Mice of the Land. This card probably does look familiar because it's an old school card. It's from the Dark Legends? No, Light of Destruction. Oops. But yeah, this is just pretty much a quick play version of set rotation, terraforming, all at the point of your opponent happening just to such summon a monster. So if it was any quick fire way of saying I need to bring out my Mystic Mine, the Mice of the Land can help you with that because it will just drop Mystic Mine as fast as possible. I'm shocked that card did not get banned or limited. I'm really sure. But I'm sure this card's going to get hit sooner or later. And then to commemorate all the Phantom Knight cards, we can at least talk about Phantom Knight's Rage Up Magic, which will most likely be used because the cover monster of Phantom Rage is a Dark Exceed monster. And you're going to be able to use this card to help rank that monster up. So, in addition to the cards also getting printed in there, which are the Chop card and the 2 monsters. Yeah, they're really getting us ready for the Phantom Knight stuff that's going to be coming very, very soon. So, that's pretty much about it. If there's anything you guys want to talk about when it comes to the OTS pack leaks, you can, of course, talk about them in the comment section below. And I'm going to wrap up the video here. So, thanks everybody for watching, and let me know in the comments what you think about the OTS and what cards you would have liked to have seen in here, or what cards you're happy to see in here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to be informed of when I do upload more content. And of course, hit me up on social media. All the links are in the description box below. Thanks everybody for watching, and HPJ signing out. Take care.